قضایی العسر طويل ذات موت. لكن talking to many leaders and abroad. قضایی العسر طويل ذات موت. قضایی العسر طويل ذات موت. لكن talking to many leaders and abroad.
In 1952, the Secretary General of the United Nations asked all country members to present the United Nations with a work of art that could be a testimony of their culture, of their art. Brazil chose Portinari, and he chose the theme War and Peace. Before the panels were shipped to the UN, there was a big outcry in Brazil so that they could be shown to the Brazilian public for the first and last time, because nobody would ever imagine that they would come back someday, you know. So this is an old dream that we've always had, to bring them back to Brazil and show them to the public. Due to the size of these murals, you know, it was very hard to find a place to work, because he didn't have an atelier, a big atelier like Calder, you know. So he worked in our apartment, in a small room. So there was an old television studio that was given to him to make the panels, and they had to be done in pieces. So every panel is composed of 14 pieces in wood, about 5 meters large and 2 meters high.
Eu vi esse pintor pintando os painéis quando eu tinha 9 anos de idade. Eu frequentava o ateliê e eu vi ele construindo esses painéis. Claro, na época uma visão infantil, uma visão de criança. Mas hoje sou restaurador, sou conservador de arte, encontro os painéis, estou trabalhando na desmontagem disso. E esses painéis na ONU tem que falar que eles foram muito bem montados também na época. A equipe americana que montou com muita propriedade técnica. Os painéis estão muito bem fixados, tanto que a remoção foi uma remoção complexa, eu não diria difícil, mas complexa, uma remoção que não foi fácil, foi uma remoção bastante demorada, mas feito com muito cuidado, e os painéis desceram perfeitamente bem.
In the war, you see very deep blues and purples, you know, whereas in the peace you see yellows and light blues and pink, you know. In the peace, he inspired himself in the Eumenides by Aeschylus. So he focuses on the simple joys of life, you know, children playing, animals, the work in the field, you know, girls dancing, you know. In the war, the inspiration was the apocalypse. So you see the four horsemen of the apocalypse in a certain point.
Not only ourselves, but we would like to have more. I've been talking to many leaders whenever. Not only ourselves, but we would like to have more. I've been talking to many leaders whenever.
During his whole life, he fought against violence, against injustice, through his painting and also through his political activity. You know. So he was faced with the biggest opportunity in his life to pass the message for peace, and he decided to disobey the medical recommendations. He took the same paints and he painted these huge murals, and after that he was really ill, and a few years later he died.